What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Xanon with another video back with you guys. Today we'll be looking into Digicop Labs, doing a partnership with Shell Garage. Uh, as I know it down here, you guys know it as Shell. It's an interesting partnership because we've seen Shell do stuff with Energy Web. I haven't talked about Digibyte and Digicop Labs in a while, uh, maybe over a year. There are taken considerations, but they have been building a lot, right? So we're gonna read through this. I believe this was published 4 days ago, right? Today's the 18th as I speak on this topic, right? So let's get into it. So I'll read something. I'll drop the articles below. So this exciting official partnership will see Digicop Labs and Shell collaborate on digital innovation in Industry 4.0, which is the fourth industrial revolution. The two companies will work together to unlock the great potential in the master data management space with the use of Digicop's DGMV smartly increase harnessing the power of the Digibyte blockchain. So this will bring major influence and you know impact to the Digibyte blockchain as the value of that will increase as those smart layers have more protocols in them, right? As we see, they chose that in collaboration with Shell's Department of Information Technology Internet. Digicop Labs brand new master data management smart layer proof of concept will allow the management and control of master data in the form of NFTs created as golden records, all happen on the MDM smart layer on the top of the Digibyte UTXO blockchain, right? So they're explaining Digibyte blockchain and how that's going to be in with Digicop, right? As we see, there's a lot of stuff that will bring a lot of benefits to Digibyte, right? And then they talk about the layer 2, which is the main part of the Digibyte layer. And by employing the layer 2 solutions known as the DGMB smartly on top of the Digibyte blockchain layer 1, an advanced master data management smart contract protocol will facilitate the creation, management, and establishment of asset master data entities as NFTs. Okay, right? And so when they talk about Shell, Shell, we all know is oil and gas international company coming out of the Netherlands. It's interesting because most of these guys that are with Digicop are from Netherlands, right? So and there was stuff that they are compliance with governments and stuff like that. So see where this is going. It's awesome. I understand there's some people that believe in the decentralized stuff. If it benefits the project, then that's a cool thing. Uh, you know, as going into world events and stuff like that, we know a lot of people have the concerns with. But all projects eventually are going to work with corporations and governments and stuff, uh, which will advance the networks, right? And we have Digicop Labs, and I'm not going to go through this whole article, right? So, gearing up to 2023, I'll do a full rundown of what Digicop is and Digibyte. I have explained Digibyte in the past. It is still one of my favorite tokens, for the stuff that it has on it. So we will be going down the road, but just to show you this partnership, right, with Shell, because we have some stuff that with Shell has more than one entity, just that partnering with Digicop is mind blowing, right? And then they have Accenture. You all know who Accenture is working with. We spoke about that. American Express. You guys know who they're working with, right? And these are just a few. This is on the Shell website, Shell Global, and first blockchain powered digital book. So they talk about some stuff in here. Uh, what we have developed with support of the Energy Web Foundation. So we have the Energy Web token, which I do think will have great value. Digicop and Digibyte and those things. It's an ecosystem, right? So it's fun to see those other projects come along uh, the space as well and work in the ecosystem with each other, right? Then Judge Shell Aviation, uh, it's currently scarce and costs more common. Gen Fuel Avilia will help trigger demand of SAF at scale, providing confidence to suppliers led to further investment in production and in turn helping to lower the price point for these fuels. Okay, so then we see Amex being part of now the child is with this you connect the dots. I do believe that these things are working all hand in hand. Like Digicop is with child right now, like we're talking about. But just to I'm always the like to connect dots and stuff like that. And coming back to Shell, and they also have partners with American Express and Energy Web Token. Uh, back in 2017, right? I'm gonna get back into this. Back in 2017, which is in November 16, 2017, American Express and Santander team up with Ripple for cross-border payments via blockchain. I'll leave this article below. Uh, you'll see that they have chosen XRP, and I think they do mention XRP as since Ripple says will come into play as means of speeding up payments later on down the line. So we do see Digibyte, Energy Web Token, and stuff like that. I think it was in Scotland, one of the gas stations out there that were accepting XRP, and they had the sticker, the Ripple sticker, and stuff like that in Scotland, right? So that was interesting. So we see this collaboration with Ripple and Cent represents the next step forward on our blockchain journey, evolving the way we move money around the world, right? So that's from the American Express officer. That then coming back to Shell, right? Because we're talking about Paul, CEO, and we're calling on all companies to join us and share the cost and benefits of SAF across travel and aviation sectors. Airlines will gain access to buying drawing on Amex Global Business Travel, 19,000 customers. Right, so we see that's going pretty well. Yeah, Energy Web is extremely proud to support Avilia on the world's first blockchain platforms. And we know these guys are also World Economic Forum. Like we spoke about, Digicop is just like there's three parts of it. There's Digi3, there's Digi, which is that's threefold, right? And Digicop, which is Digi, and built on top of the Digibyte layer. Like I said, those stuff I will go more into a full uh, review on the Digicop Labs and and Digibyte, right? Because like we know what I've done in the past and stuff, right? So I didn't really want to talk much about that because, but yeah, now I'm in the comfortable place to talk about after leaking some information stuff back then, yeah. So I think everything's good and. We will more towards 2023. This year ends, there's not much to really talk about. And going towards 2023, we will focus more on the networks and just a few projects, not all projects. We'll be talking still about world news, but not that much. More focus towards the projects, the fundamentals of the projects, the networks, information technology, more leaning toward that side. So that let's get into the carbon sustainable decarbonizing hard to abate sectors like aviation will be essential to reaching net zero future, and technology has a critical role to play. We are proud to support Shell in this effort with Veolia running on Asia to expand the market for sustainable aviation fuel. Okay, so we see that we have this red SAF to help decarbonize your air travel. I don't know where they're taking that. Read this below. I don't think there's really a full. I don't think that's going to be successful in my personal opinion. Right, because we did trying to make electric planes use low fuel. I don't think that's a good idea. They have some keywords that they have some stuff with the SEC and the net carbon footprint, as you know, 2050, 2035, uh, going more into the World Economic Forum stuff, right? So that, and they also have digital identity that they're going to be working for to with the aviation stuff, uh, with the Veolia, right? As it says, Shell has completed pilot project Decentralized. Now, I have not seen this, but we'll click in to see what this is about. It might be from the same book. Okay, so they're working on digital identity as well. That's where the NFTs come in. Yeah, there's a decentralized digital passport. Let's have a look into it. Essential boost supply chain efficiency. So it's on the 4th of October 2021. They were doing a lot of stuff. The ones that you kind of see away. I'm gonna just skim through this. And so we say the blockchain-based decentralized digital passport creates a unique digital ID for a piece of equipment and records any digital verified state changes to that digital asset. This digital asset and its immutable history can then provide a single source of truth throughout the life cycle of the equipment. Blockchain technology allows segmented across relevant data for all parties involved in the procurement cycle without compromising each other's data. The digital passport enables all parties to record key data approval certifications, equipment in a decentralized digital format. This eliminates the challenge of multiple parties having to choose a centralized system. I find it interesting for a corporation like them, which is just oil and industry, going into digital identity and into partnering with aviation, right, for fuel and stuff, which we do know they're going to be the largest providers of fuel for airlines, but to get into the space of uh, digital identity is quite huge, right? And we will do uh, one of how many projects that Shell has under their belt. So they pretty been going around and working like so. They also with the Japanese. We see this article was also this is 2019. So they've been creeping in slowly and doing stages. Right? So we see U.S. blockchain startup democratize the energy industry has raised an undisclosed sum from oil multinational Shell and Japanese business giant Sumitomo Corporation Group. Right? And then we see LO3 Energy as doing that. Uh, they say while the latest passes through the power grid as normal, the private permission blockchain tracks and details of the energy source and the purchase agreement. Okay, so we see where they're going with that. So they're not just in the oil and gas industry now. They're going to go more further as they have set themselves up for the future. We'll go to LO3 Energy. Just look at what this is. right? And optimizing clean energy outcomes for suppliers, developers, and their customers, right? There's an app uh, empowering companies through their new and renewable energy accounting. So it's a software supplies clean, which I think is interesting to they have this platform that they're using. There's not much that I really want to go into here. Uh, right now, I know there's a lot of building as we see this partnership and other projects, this energy web stuff, right? And just want to touch on the stuff that's going on. It is slow progress here and there, but it is very interesting what these guys are doing. Uh, in terms of where we're going into 2023, uh, and the development is much. There's much more progress as we can see that's going on compared to this year. There was a lot of building, and I think there's a lot of networks going into quarter two of 2023. I would say that would go live. So just to bear in mind, we will touch on these ones that I've been talking about: Digi3, Digilife, and Digiweb, and the Digi Academy. Right. So I thank you guys, for watching the videos and, and stuff. Uh, I really do appreciate that. If you'd like and share this video, but have a good one, guys. As we know, this is not financial advice by any means. So it's all for all educational purposes and entertainment only. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.